Hello Cancerians, welcome to my channel Tipsy Tarot. This is your new moon reading for March 13th, relevant till March 28th and beyond when we get to the full moon. So this is, just what's happening, the energy surrounding you during this next new moon cycle and what you're able to manifest. We're going to do a 3-card reading. We're going to talk about the energy surrounding you. And that's pretty much it. All right, so for those of you that have been here before, welcome back. For those of you that have never been here and are thus new to this channel, welcome. This is for all Cancerians, Sun, Moon, and or Rising. We're going to do a general reading of the energy, and let's get into it. So we have the energy surrounding Cancerians for the next couple of weeks. Please know that new moons are all about planting seeds. So I think that for a lot of Cancerians, this is a period of time where wishes are getting granted. That's fantastic. I'm a Cancerian, so I like to hear that. So, Page of Swords. I think that there's some new business ventures, some paperwork that's getting signed, some legal documents that are getting signed. I think that for some Cancerians, that Mercury in retrograde was a real slow mover. So all of the things that you were getting ready to do kind of just slowed down. So this is saying that things are moving quickly again. I could see creative projects for Cancerians. This could be about writing, communication. This could be sending emails. This is hopeful energy about to go on a mission. So let's talk a bit about that. So it looks like a lot of Cancerians have been putting themselves out into the world and are, well, this is a perfect card actually for this moment, because this is all about the manifestation. I think that Cancerians tonight, today, at some point, do some visualization. That's what this card is saying, is that if you haven't already done this, now's a perfect time to do it. Visualizing what it is that you want. So this is a card about hope. It's about passion. It's about putting the things that you want, getting the ball rolling on things that you want. So I think that this is, you see this man holding the world in his hands. And so there's a lot of hope, putting yourself out there, asking yourself, what is it that I want authentically? What is the thing that's going to make me happy? And then what's great, you see this man with the world in his hands, and the next card is the Queen of Pentacles. So here's the beauty of this, is that whatever it is that you say you want and whatever it is that you visualize, you manifest into reality. So for some of you, that's going to be money. That's going to be a raise. That's going to be a promotion. For some of you, it's going to be a new job. For some of you, it's going to be, I could see pregnancy for some of you. I can also see creative ventures having a payout. I think that there are some of you, like I said, I get the sense that there's communication between you and either a new person, you and the person you're partnered with, you messaging someone about a new job. But either way, in all of this, there's visualizing what you want, putting yourself out there, and then kind of waiting for the return. I know that three of Wands is usually the waiting for a return, but there's an energy around this card. I get that it's beyond visualization at this point for some Cancerians. That some of you are actually waiting to get back what you've visualized. And so this is saying that there's a very grounded energy to all of this, but it's quick. Things start to manifest quick. You visualize it and it comes to fruition. And in fact, I think that a lot of Cancerians maybe had a moment where they were working on their, as I dropped the card, working on their own. And this is saying that you're going to be working with people. I think that you're going to be surrounded by a community of people who want to lift you up and raise you. And I think that from this community of people, you learn some very important lessons about supporting one another, and lifting one another up. It's like you're not alone anymore, Cancer. So whatever work that you've had to do to get yourself to where you are, you're no longer doing it by yourself. There's a community around you to raise you up. And you're feeling so good that you return the favor. So again, because there's pentacles in this card, I can definitely see some Cancerians being the recipient of prosperity through connection. I can also see some Cancerians, like if you're a Cancerian who's looking for love, you know, someone, a relationship to be passionate about, you've been communicating with people. I think that you find the person you're looking for, and the relationship you have doesn't look anything like it has in the past. Because this is saying, if this was upright, this would be saying that, you know, just desolation, isolation, left out in the cold, feeling as though you're not heard. But this is saying that maybe you go into a relationship expecting it to look the way it had in the past, but in fact it looks very different because you are different. You are not the you used to be in relation to other people. So let's see. I want to do a little clarification on that Five of Pentacles. Okay, that makes a lot of sense with the Five of Pentacles. We have the path. Fascinating. Okay, let's see. Whoop. Okay. I think that some Cancerians... Oh, woo! Oh, that's a fantastic card, though. Okay, let's talk about this. Okay, so I am so excited. So, we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse, right? But I feel like what got Cancerians to that Five of Pentacles is this. So what did I just say about the Five of Pentacles in reverse for you is all about doing things differently than you have in the past. I think normally Cancerians can take the weight of the world on their shoulders and they do it by themselves, and they don't tell anybody else that they're suffering until Cancerians don't even explode. The explosion is like a slow leak because they want to be able to take care of everyone. But it's almost to the detriment of their own personal happiness and health. So this is saying that like Cancerians are in a period of time, especially on the kind of year anniversary of this quarantine and pandemic, where they're realizing that I cannot do things the way that I have been doing them. You know, take that for what it is in terms of a job. Maybe it's dealing with the community of people that you're around at your office. Maybe it's the way that you've been dealing with people in friendships and romantic partnerships. This card is saying that you had a choice to either go the way you normally go or do things different. And there's a lot of comfort in doing things the same way. And I think that a lot of Cancerians thought, well, maybe I'll just stay where I'm comfortable. Maybe I'll just kind of crab walk in my shell in the opposite direction of the issue instead of walking toward it and dealing with it. And the issue being yourself and how you deal with people and how you show up to situations. And so, you know, this is saying, well, I want to isolate because there are people, I don't trust people. That's what this card is saying. I don't trust people. I don't trust that the people around me are going to have my best interest at heart. You see, these are the rats and they're eating the cheese, and, you know, it's just kind of greedy. Like, you think you're surrounded by greedy people who want to steal your happiness, but on the bottom you see that there's all of these kind of, there's this greenery, there's this lushness, like I think you're realizing that people are not as bad as you think they are. You know, like I think that sometimes because of past experiences, we come to a fresh experience already judging it before we even experience it. But I think that you learn things about the people that you're in community with. I think you choose community and you come to it thinking that it's going to be one way. You think it's going to be bad, but then it turns out to be good. So the people at the office who you're choosing to have Zoom happy hours with actually turn out to be a lot more interesting than you thought they'd be, and a lot nicer. or the person who you've just connected with in a romantic way. You assume they're going to be like every other person you've dated, and in fact, there's a soulmate connection there. This is saying that like the creative projects that you've been working on, that you're trying to make manifest, if you've had rejection after rejection up to this point, this is saying that like, no, you finally get the yes. You finally, like, and in a new era kind of way, because the Lover's card is a 6. 6 in astrology is the house of routines and schedules. So this is saying that like whatever comes to you is better than you ever could have expected, and it affects your everyday. I want to even go so far as to say this is a new era in your life, Cancerians. So let's look at, oh, this one. Wow. Okay. So, like I said, this is a new era, Cancerians. We have here the last message is eternal love. So like I said, if you've met somebody recently, this is a soulmate connection. This is the person you're going to spend the rest of your life with potentially. If you are coupled and you're looking for new ways of doing things or communicating, or even, I think that Cancerians at this point are finding their purpose, and they're also finding their stride in the midst of that purpose. So this is saying that there's a reason why you're feeling the way you're feeling. There's a reason why you're feeling so positive, and it's because the universe is telling you that you're going in the right direction. So keep following that feeling. Trust your intuition, because that's what's guiding you right now. Cancerians, what a beautiful moment of manifestation. Seriously, really, really exciting stuff. Let me know in the comments section how this moon cycle works for you. What happens. Keep me in the loop. I'd love to know. You can also email me at intuitivetarotempath@gmail.com. I'll leave my email in the description box. And of course, if you liked this reading and you want to have a personal reading, you can also email me for information about that. But in the meantime, let me know how this all goes for you. I'm really excited to know. And I'll see you in the comment section, hopefully. And I will see you on March 28th for the full moon. Bye.